Birth rates in the United States are at an all-time low, while the divorce rate is somewhere between 40 and 50%. One author believes it all stems from deep divisions within our society. Natasha Sweet sat down with the author to get an inside perspective.
Taking a look back in time to, say, the 1950s, the dating culture looks drastically different than it does today. So when did the deterioration of romance happen in the U.S., and why is it so hard to find a connection with someone in this day and age when we have communication at our fingertips? Well, relationship expert DeAnna Lorraine thinks she knows why.
I feel like some of the problems are lack of fathers. We're in a crisis of fatherlessness right now, and 1 out of every 3 boys grow up without a father. So when people grow up without fathers and intact families, they're not going to really know how to have a successful relationship.
DeAnna Lorraine, author of Make Love Great Again, has been coaching her clients for the past 8 years on how to have a successful relationship. A problem she's noticed over the years is the American culture changing and no longer encouraging healthy masculinity.
There's been a war on masculinity since the 1960s, and masculinity has been really on the decline. It's been on the attack. And what we've done is we've exalted women with women's rights and feminism, which has been great for women, but on the downside, we've been disempowering men.
Is there a way to empower women without disempowering men?
Well, I think that women really need to be careful with all of the kind of shaming that goes on. Men just right now, they feel like they're not needed and they feel like they're not wanted, not only by women, but on society as a whole.
We're at a really interesting point in the country. When President Donald Trump became elected, a lot of people said that they voted for him because of things that were going on in the country they simply weren't happy with anymore. Do you think we're at this place of this hookup culture, the issues with dating, because of where we stood or stand as a country?
I believe that the American values that made our country so great, which were values like hard work and commitment, we honored God, we honored marriage and family. All of those things have been kind of obliterated in the last 60 years, and that is directly tied to the downfall of our relationships.
Something Lorraine calls the romance apocalypse stems from the country's high divorce rates and lack of fathers in the country.
There are more singles than ever before. Chivalry and romance has all but gone out the window, and marriage is on the decline. People are just not connecting.
Not connecting, even though online dating apps are being downloaded now more than ever before.
Why commit to someone when you have 20 other people that you can swipe on your way home from a date?
The solution to the crisis we're in? Well, Lorraine says we can start with both genders learning to listen to one another so that both men and women can feel empowered. In Los Angeles, Natasha Sweet, RT.